in the guard. So, right, anybody? All right. Ryan in my closed guard. I always want to fix up the collars and get the lapels at least out to where they're grabbable. But what I want to make sure is obviously whenever you have somebody in the closed guard, you want to be able to break their posture, okay? Breaking posture is very important for the person on the bottom because good posture is important for the person in your guard in order to pass it. So what's good for them is bad for you. You turn what's good for them into good for you, it turns bad for them. There's no in between, all right? So what I want to do is I want to break his posture here so I can get a good collar grip right here. I want to be able to control his posture with this collar grip. As my left hand goes to his sleeve, he starts posturing up, okay? And I get a good bite on that collar. I mean on the grip on the collar, but on his elbow right here. What I want to do is, I still want to break his posture as he postures up. I want to push him to my left, put my foot on the mat, and using this like a bar as he's bracing here for posture, I want to push away to get my hips away here. My right knee comes right here under my right wrist, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull him into my knee so that it's kind of like a bar, like I'm trying to break a stick, so that he's attached to me and I can begin to sweep him. From here, a good way to test it is if he tries to slap you in the head, go ahead. That knee should be like a frame. It cannot buckle. From here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to load his weight up and I'm going to be able to draw my hips in, and I'm going to keep this collar grip right here because we're going to go in for a nice extra from the mount. However, my hips have to stay close. All right, so one more time. Broke his posture here, kept this posture down. He starts posturing up. Use my body. I get a grip on the elbow here. As he postures up, I push him, got him to my left. Right foot goes on the mat. Bring my knee right below my right wrist. Not here, definitely not here, but here. And as I pull him in. If he's got his knees wide, it's gonna be two scenarios. Because Ryan doesn't know what I'm doing, obviously his knees are wide. If the knees are wide, you're gonna have to push the knee. However, in the beginning, the knees are gonna be a little bit more narrow. So narrow your knees, good. So that now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go from here and I'm gonna basically block that leg with my foot off the mat as I pull him up into me, and I'm gonna scissor and look to my left as my hips stay close and I mount. All right, one more time. So the knees are gonna be more on the narrow side, because if the knees are wide, which is correct, you're gonna go into a push sweep, which is the second option that we're gonna go, breaking the posture, getting the collar here. He starts posturing up. I got him on my left, right here, and right here. So I want to be able to spur and keep the foot off the mat. This right here is no good because he can slide his knee right over, and yeah, and that's already a bad position. Here, I want to be kind of pointing my heel up but blocking his leg. So I'm going to push him over my bottom leg. I'll load his weight up, look to the left, and I'm going to slide my hips in, and I'm going to be able to mount. Let me keep my hips engaged. Okay, one more time. Breaking posture also requires you to be able to use your legs. You don't want your legs relaxed and hanging here, because number one, your legs are a huge part of your closed guard. So your legs should be somewhere up here so that you're breaking his upper body posture here as I get my grip. And in here, he starts posturing up. I got him a little bit to the left here. Push here and here. And I slide my hips in as my right hand begins to drive across his throat here, because from here you have chokes, but for now I just want to get a good mount with good connectivity with the hips. Make sense, guys? All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3.